Good morning, guys. So we're doing a bit of a what I eat in a day today, but I haven't left the house yet. I've started with my, oh, can you see it? It's a glass jar back there. I had a little bit of lemon water this morning. I did throw some chlorophyll in it. I thought it might be a little funny, but it ended up working out fine. So that has been what I've eaten so far today, but we're gonna be out and about today, so I figured we do like a what I eat in a day out and about in the 38 area. So I think the plan this morning is to head to Big Bad Breakfast, and that will be the first meal of the day. So I'm gonna try to talk you through some of the things. If I don't really get a chance to talk about them now, I will come back when I close out this vlog and talk you through everything and show you. But because I am me and I have particular tendencies for food, I always look at a menu before we go anywhere. So we were talking about breakfast places this morning, and one of the places that was mentioned, I didn't think I could have anything there, so I checked the menu. There wasn't really a menu online, and all the photos really didn't look like anything that I would be vibing with. My stomach is still being really persnickety, finicky, whatever you want to call it. So trying to be super gentle with it and just being mindful of what I'm eating and where I'm eating and like the quality of what I'm eating. So yeah, I already know I'm gonna be eating out most of the day. It's standard on a shoot day because we're out and about. Sometimes I'll pack snacks, sometimes there will tend to be a lot of drinks in the day. It is what it is. But yeah, that is where we're at. So thank you for being here. Let's get into this what I eat today. Okay guys, so remember this morning when I said that there was a good strong chance that I was not gonna be able to like talk through what I was eating today, but then I would tell you at the end of the day? Here we are. So I think I filmed clips of pretty much everything I ate except for I had a matcha that I didn't catch. So when I left you guys this morning, we went to Big Bad Breakfast. So I had my like water or whatever. I got the veggie omelet without cheese because it comes with goat cheese, and then I just got the fries and the greens that it came with. I ended up splitting the fries with Elena, and I got a coffee with almond milk to try to see if my stomach could handle it. I had very minimal bits of it. I tried a couple of things today just to see how my stomach was, and I thought it might be eking towards the pain, but I was 100% sure. And because we were shooting photos today, I didn't really want it to be one of those things where I went too far with it and my stomach was really hurting. So I have been like intermittent fasting-ish again. I will say, like, I've been fasting to a degree. And normally my window, I've been breaking my fast between 9 and 10:30 a.m. So today I ended up breaking it a little after 10, which was fine. And I normally try to like close my fast at like 6:37 at the latest. Part of that is because I really want to make sure, like, I try to go to bed a bit earlier, so I want to make sure that I have like that buffer at the end of the day to give my stomach a few hours to kind of settle. So I broke my fast, you know, 10:15 this morning. Worked out great. So we had that, a little bit of coffee, then we went to Fonville. I snagged a matcha from there. Their matchas are quite a bit sweeter. There are a few places that do matchas around locally, but some of them have better matchas than others. Amavida has one of my favorite matchas. If you're in the like Rosemary seaside area, I know the one in town sources a like local matcha. I assume they all use the same, but that is one of my favorite matchas. I normally get it iced with coconut milk, but we went to Fonville and theirs was a bit sweeter, and I really didn't have too much of it because, like I said, I was really afraid that it was going to be too much for me. So I sipped on it. I had a little bit of it. It wasn't very much. So I don't think I videoed that. I did take a photo and put it on stories, but I don't think I vlogged that. So what about our day? Shot some photos, did some other stuff, eventually made our way to La Crema, which is a tapas place in Rosemary, and they're lovely. They have quite a few dishes. We got the chocolate fondue. I've never gotten the chocolate fondue there. They have a dark chocolate, so I thought that I would be okay with that. Typically dark chocolate is something that like is easier for me to handle. Like, it tends to be less dairy-ish, so I had a bit of that and thought I'd try it. We ordered an extra round of the fruit, so I will say that like you can get the gluten-free version, which pretty much means they don't give you the pound cake with it. And then we ordered an extra round of fruit, and that was another like $5 or $6. So it was a bit expensive for what it was. We also got a cup of tea there, so I had quite a few cups of tea today. So, but that was really nice. The chocolate fondue is really great. The Crema is a good, like, it's a good spot to go to in general, but it's really great for like later night if you just want something small, or in the afternoon to get like a small salad or hummus, or just any time. There's like no bad time to go to La Crema. So yeah, from there we went and took some more photos and then we ended up at Amavida. I had to go to the bathroom, story of my life, and I got yet another tea. So I can never say this tea right. It's like rooibos, however you want to say it. I'll write it on the screen here, so you know, you can understand my like attempt to speak these things. So I got that with some steamed almond milk, which is quite standard for me. I've been getting a lot of teas with steamed almond milk lately. Normally I would do an Earl Grey if it's like a Starbucks, but Amavida has quite a decent like selection of loose leaf teas, so I got that with some almond milk. And then we went to dinner and you would have seen that. So we went to Amici. Amici is across the street on the other side of 98, and they do Italian. They do happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. so you can get half off pizzas. So pizzas are like $10, which is really good. However, this is my however, for those of you, if you're like me and you're dairy free, I will say I eat gluten-free about 95% of the time. I don't have a gluten intolerance, I have a gluten sensitivity, so like I can still eat it, but I can see what happens when I do. So I normally will get a gluten-free pizza. I'm not a big fan of their gluten-free pizza, and that's mostly because Bud and Alys Pizza Bar has the best gluten-free pizza by far that I've ever had. So I will get pizza from Amici. I did get pizza tonight. It's very rare that I do it, and I did get the regular, like I got a gluten-based crust. I got the veggie pizza, no cheese. So it was good for what it was. It wasn't like outstanding. I think that if you got like cheese and all of the regular things, you would probably really enjoy it. But if you're like me and you like dairy-free pizza, or you like gluten-free pizza, Bud and Alys Pizza Bar in Seaside is the best. They also have vegan cheese and they have vegan pepperoni. So they're my favorite to get pizza from if I'm going to get pizza. But Amici is good too. And yeah, I like them. I do enjoy them. They have a really nice roasted veggie appetizer that you can add like protein or whatever to, that I normally get as like a dinner dish, and then I still don't eat it all, but it's really lovely. And then from there we went to Starbucks. We went to Target, and the Starbucks in Target, and I got peppermint hot chocolate because I was kind of craving something a little extra, and of course I got that with coconut milk and no whipped cream. And yeah, here we are. So very random what I eat in a day. I did hit up a few of my favorites. Fonville is one of my absolute faves. I love their iced coffee with almond milk. They're my favorite for iced coffees. Amavida is my favorite for matchas, and we went to Amavida as well. And yeah, I haven't been to La Crema in a while, but it was really good. This is the first time I've gotten the chocolate fondue, and I really enjoyed it. And I feel like overall it was a good day. So I hope that you guys got to check out some fun places in 30A and the Rosemary Beach area that you might want to eat at. I know that we go out there at least once a week, so I will try to be more diligent about posting what I eat in a day for that area, but I also post anything like that on my Instagram. There's like a whole 30A highlights, so I try to post anything that we find there, anything that's fun that I think you guys would want to see. That's normally on there. I also have a Birmingham one and an Atlanta one because they're kind of my 3 frequent places. And yeah, I am going to brush my teeth and maybe make a cup of tea. I'm not 100% sure. I'm starting to feel the effects of getting up at 5:30 this morning. And yeah, it is time to wash my face and get ready for bed. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Give it a like because it really supports my channel. It shows lots of love and support. And yeah, I love you guys. You matter to me. I'm so glad that you're here. And I will see you all in my next video, which this is going up on Monday. So Thursday, there will be a new vlog. Bye guys.